We're on our way to Vanier today. They have a program basically to get people licensed in insurance, so claims adjusters, brokers, agents, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go give a speech, get these kids to drink the Kool-Aid that they should work in insurance and why it's the best industry in the world. But in all seriousness, there are a lot of job opportunities. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. So if I was a student, why am I studying insurance? Well, I'm studying insurance so I can make some money when I get into the private sector and go get a job. Like if you really want to make money in insurance, you got to sell. 70% of the job in insurance when you're growing a business, it's selling. It's really not that complicated. You sell people insurance. How do you sell people on insurance? They trust you and you save them money and you give them better protections or the same coverage. It's the same thing. So it's gonna be a nice little intimate setting. 8 people. I was hoping for more of a crowd. Well, it'll still be a good time. Answer a lot of questions. Get the people going, get some energy. I need some energy right now, I'm tired. Been moving all day, been working all day. Life's a grind.
But we have the black backdrop.
Yeah.
Or we have this backdrop, but we can move it. So it's really all,
That's all good.
Up to what you think looks snazzy enough for you.
You nervous?
No.
This is a great sound system that we put all through like the whole area. So.
Do you guys ever have like rave events here or anything? Or?
No.
No?
No.
Zoom in on that. No gambling.
That must have been a real problem.
I love to gamble, but only when I bet on myself, aka only golf. How did I get started in insurance? Surprise, surprise. I'm 3rd generation. So my grandfather started the insurance company, the insurance brokerage back in the 1970s. He came over from Scotland. He worked at Liberty Mutual. He went off to go start the business himself. And back in the day, you can't do this anymore. You need to get permits and all this type of stuff. But how he actually got started, he would take a phone book. He worked out of his garage and he would literally just call people out of the phone book to try and sell them insurance. And he had 7 kids to feed, and so that's pretty much how he got started. I don't think you'd be able to do that today. If you want to really make money in the industry, like 70% of the job is sales. That's literally, without, like our office is growing because we have a team of salespeople that are aggressive, and we're always trying to basically grow the business. If I were in your guys' shoes, is you want to develop some type of specialization. So if you're going to go into the industry first, you can start off in a brokerage, you can start off in a direct writer, you can start off at all these places just to kind of learn insurance itself. But after that, I would try and develop some type of specialization so that you do have value when you're trying to negotiate for salaries or you're trying to get different positions and stuff like that. What do you think when you hear of insurance? What do you think of? Be honest.
Used car salesman?
Yeah.
Definitely sales pitch.
So you see, this is why you can't come across as a greasy salesperson. You gotta sell people without making it seem like you're selling them. If you take 10 insurance companies and over 10 years, they're all the same damn price within like 5%, 10%. It's all the same. It's like there's no company, you know, sometimes people, they go, oh, this insurance company, they're the least expensive. They might be the least expensive that year. I promise you, if they're 15% less expensive than the rest of the market, they're gonna have to catch up because I promise you they're not as profitable as the other company. Like it's math. If you can just be top of mind when people are thinking about insurance, and this comes through branding, this comes from like talking to your friends, this comes from networking, this comes, whatever your style ends up being, you need to develop a style so that business comes to you.
Thank you, Chris, so much.
My pleasure. Perfect. Thank you for this. Thanks.
Thank you.
If I call you and I say it was 2 years ago I was at your...
That'll be before that, I would remember. To get a little bit busier again come March, and we need 2 salespeople and 2 service people. That's what we're looking for on the home and car insurance side. So I said, no, you need to finish this. Yeah, you gotta finish it. Yeah, if you had your CJEP, you'd be able to just go write it, but yeah, you're right. I think so. I tried to make a conversation about insurance as interesting as possible. That was awesome. Went to go see Vanier. Spoke to some students, spoke to some future insurance professionals. Hopefully they enjoyed the talk. Insurance is an industry that doesn't do very well at branding itself, at promoting the industry. I sound like a broken record, but there's a lot of job opportunities coming up in insurance. This fucking thing, what the hell's going on here? A lot of job opportunities coming up in insurance. You can make some good coin, especially if you got a knack for sales. Hit up KBD.